If you're a new streamer or just looking to grow your channel, today I'm going to be reacting to 21 tips that you need to know to do just that. Welcome back, everyone. Over this past week, I was looking through Twitter and I came across this user, Emierhawk, and they had a tweet that read, "Tips for being a streamer on Twitch from a 12-year veteran." The world is made up of many unwritten rules, and Twitch is no different. But we're going to be reacting to the 21 tips from this user. So we're going to go through these one by one and unpack them. Just before we dive in, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to hang out with me on stream, I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Links are in the description down below. Also, I just realized the user's name is Emmy. Yeah, okay. So please do go over to Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, give him a follow, give him a sub, because without it, this video would be nothing. You'll need to download a broadcasting program like OBS or Streamlabs OBS. If you're a super noob with scenes and graphics, Streamlabs OBS offers a lot of pre-made overlays and cool alerts. OBS is great for virtual camera feature or VR. If you're going to start streaming, you need some broadcasting software. If you're on Xbox, PlayStation, or anything like that, you generally tend to stream straight out of the box. But if you're on PC or Mac, you're going to need something that's going to be able to encode and send that signal out to Twitch. But having something like Streamlabs OBS or just standard OBS will mean that you get to customize every feature of your stream. I personally use Streamlabs OBS. The reason I use those, I like the overlay, I like how user-friendly it is. Like it says in this tweet, you can customize a lot of the features within OBS itself. And on that note, if you have skills in Photoshop or Premiere, take the elements of that overlay, take it into those programs and make something unique. Most of the overlays that you get from Own.tv, Nerd or Die, or even Streamlabs are completely modular, but you can add an extra flair if you have those skills. If you've chosen to be faceless, good luck. You are already against the flow of Twitch because viewers have nothing else to look at on screen. You'll have a lot of focus on your voice, mannerisms, and gameplay. Hope you're strong in those categories. But this one I'm a little bit divided on. I know a lot of people who give tips on YouTube for Twitch will say you need a face cam, and I used to be one of those people. And I will agree for the most part that is the case. However, friend of the channel, Lousy Panda, he doesn't want to get a webcam and he is thriving on Twitch already. I think he made affiliate in the first 2 weeks. Then you have people like Jack Braggs, Ashens, and a lot of other streamers who have made it despite not having a face cam. But I do agree on the fact that if you aren't going to use a face cam, you do need to interact with chat or at least create a storyline with your voice. You need to be active because if you're just playing the game, there's nothing for those viewers to gravitate towards. Now again, I'm not saying don't get a face cam, but those are the things you need to consider if you are going to be faceless. A good microphone is more important than a good camera, keyboard, or mouse. Figure out how to work noise cancellation and suppression with the microphone you buy. Nobody wants to listen to loud background white noise during a stream. Yeah, 100%. If there's anything in filmmaking that lends itself to the streaming world, it is sound. People are going to be listening to you more than they're going to be watching you. So it kind of goes against the whole face cam thing. Now, in most streams, you get people who like to lurk. I like to do it if I'm working on something else. I'll put on one of my friends or one of my favorite streamers and just listen to them in the background. But if I come across somebody who has bad audio, if it's white noise or hiss in the background, then I'm less likely to stay on their channel for any period of time. Do you want to make sure that your sound is as pleasant as possible? My webcam was expensive. Why does it look like shit? You can make any shitty webcam look better with settings and filters. Guarantee your camera can look good. You just have to have the contrast on default. All right, I think I know what they're trying to say, but I agree. Most cameras out of the box don't look great. Currently, I'm filming this on a Sony a6000. Prior to that, I had the Sony C920. Both cameras out of the box don't look great, but with settings and filters, you can make them look fantastic. You also do have to remember that Twitch compresses your video to absolute hell. So even if you are streaming on a 4K camera, you have to know that it's not going to look as good as if you're filming something natively. And if you want some filters to put over your camera, Streamlabs OBS has them inbuilt into their system now. Otherwise, Gaming Careers released a pack of LUTs that you can download through his website. I'll put all the links in the description. The number one way to get people to stop watching you or never watch you in the first place is expressing your concern with low view count. Nobody wants to watch a TV show where the host is constantly looking for new audience members while ignoring the ones they have. I had to learn this the hard way, not necessarily by vocalizing the amount of people or not as many people as I thought that were going to be in chat, but looking at the numbers. And this is something that I think most people will constantly do. It's a really hard habit to break out of. Streamlabs, for example, has a little person in the top right-hand corner of the chat that you can click on to hide the viewer count. Now, as a new streamer, I would probably recommend that, mainly because it shouldn't matter how many people are in your chat, whether there's 1 or whether there's 100. What you need to be primarily focused on is trying to find your voice and trying to find your rhythm in a stream. People want to see someone who's active and have something to say. So the easiest way to go about that is to write some things down before the stream that you want to talk about and pepper it in during the stream. Your PayPal should be converted into a business account by the time you open up donations. Your PayPal business name should have your stream name in it. This will help for a tax season and payment proof if you need to rent an apartment. So I do agree with this one. However, I would say that I wouldn't put a donation button on your stream until you're at least an affiliate. Streaming isn't going to make you a lot of money the way that you may think it will. Your main focus should be on your audience and growth. Once you get affiliate, you will get bits and subs, which will open up a revenue stream for you. But if you are going to get a donation button, definitely turn it into a business account. You should never have your full name online. We all know this. But at the expense of saving your innocent family on Facebook from being found in the event that you get targeted by a hate mob, delete your Facebook or change your privacy settings and Facebook page URL. Generally, good advice. I know a lot of people who do use their full name for Twitch or for YouTube. I've done it in the past, but make sure that you keep a separation between your personal life and your streaming life, because there may be a lot of people coming into your stream that don't have your best interests at heart. If you're only looking for money, don't even bother starting streaming. Chance of you getting rich off of Twitch by yourself is very slim. You would have to do a lot of networking. Get to a point of streaming where big income is consistent. Stream as a hobby. Pretty much what I said about the dono button. Streaming should remain a hobby. As with anything, there is that top 1% of people who do it for a living. That takes a lot of time, work, commitment, and luck. So keep it as a hobby for now. If you get an affiliate, you get a revenue stream. And if it becomes anything more, bonus. Nobody even watches me. What's the point of going live? Then don't. Choose a different hobby. Nobody's going to pity watch. I personally hate streams and don't watch them, but I support good people who actually want to stream regardless of who watches. Okay, I wouldn't have worded it that particular way, but again, this person has been streaming for 12 years, so I do respect their personal opinion. But I do get this. Streaming can have an effect on your mental health. Sometimes when you don't have people watching, it can be extremely daunting. What I would say is if you're not going to stream, then you definitely aren't going to have anybody watching you. Streaming takes time. It takes time to cultivate a community. It takes time to find your voice. And it takes time to just build on those foundations of what makes your stream and you. I have been in situations where I've seen numbers drop, but it goes back to what we were saying previously, whereas if you pay attention to the numbers, you're not going to have fun. I actually got to a period where I was having a good, consistent number of people in my stream, and in 1 week, it just plummeted. And it would have been really easy for me to fall into a hole of despair and not stream ever again. I had to think to myself, why do I stream? What am I doing it for? And it was to grow a community. It was to create an entertaining stream, to have fun. And so I decided to go it from that angle and just make sure I'm having fun, because if I'm having fun, the people on stream are going to have fun. So as much as I agree with the sentiment of this tweet, I wouldn't personally say don't stream. I would say just have fun with it. Stay active on other platforms. Use a schedule of uploading if you must. Stream, tweet, post on Insta, edit and upload the VOD to YouTube. Take the best clip and make it a TikTok. This should be a daily thing if you are trying to grow. Yeah, Twitch is notoriously bad for its discoverability, so you have to use other platforms to elevate yourself. And utilizing other platforms will help your stream and your brand grow. Also, as a side note, I would recommend scheduling your streams. Even if you are doing the same days every week, make sure you put the stream schedule either in your Discord or on Twitch. Meaning that the people that are already in your community and the people that are coming in to see when you're live will have an idea about when to come into stream and watch you. Be on your guard constantly. There are people around your age trying to do the same shit as you. Some do not care about who they step on to get bigger. Don't trust random mutuals just because they seem friendly. Don't give anybody backstab room. I used to have a streamer friend who would sit in Discord calls with me at night and drink with me. Little did I know, the moment my name comes up in controversy, there she is tweeting out my drunk confessions so that she could get the likes, retweets, or follows. Weird champ. This happens in any type of business. People will try and take advantage of you if you are growing. And it's hard to differentiate. I know so many stories from so many streamer friends, so many content creators who've had this happen to them. I wouldn't say it's rare. I wouldn't say it's incredibly common. Just keep an eye out. On the flip side of that, she does bring up a good point, which is everyone's trying to do the same thing as you. So try and find out what makes your stream special. In sales, they call it USP or unique selling point. Whether that's your look, your personality, the features you have on stream. Push towards it and make yourself different from the rest and stand out from the crowd. I know people joke about the TOS, but it's very easy for low viewer count streamers to be removed and nobody will ever know. I see a lot of smaller streamers micro breaking TOS with the excuse of, I have 20 followers, nobody will find out. All it takes is one person to report you 10 times for any reason, And since you're a smaller streamer, nobody will care about your unjust ban. Less eyes to see you make mistakes also means less eyes to help you back on Twitch. But this big streamer did it and they only got a 3-day ban. So crazy how someone who makes thousands of dollars for a company gets treated differently than you, someone who does not make any money. You're showing Twitch that you're not serious about the TOS. Okay, this is kind of a big thing. It's something that affects a lot of streamers, small and large. Yes, they've got a point that somebody who makes a lot of money for Twitch is going to have a lot more leeway on the platform. But we have seen time and time again that those bigger streamers don't necessarily stick around no matter what their size is. So my biggest advice would be to set up a good auto mod for your chat, set rules for your chat, and have some trusted moderators to stick in your chat as well. If you do intend on swearing, use the NSFW filter. That'll keep anyone who's under the age of 18 out of your stream. Side note to that, Twitch's terms of service can be quite broad. Say, for example, you have a friend on Discord playing a game with you and they say something on your stream. It's not them that's going to get banned, it's going to be you. And I'm pretty sure most people are on this platform to have fun, meet people, and if they can, make a little bit of money. So make sure what you're doing and saying is copacetic. You should be fine. Wipe your image if you have a strong social media footprint before you become someone in the spotlight. Cancel culture does not care about context of that joke you made when you were 14 on Tumblr. They will find it and use it against you. Change your usernames. I don't know how many people that this is going to relate to. If you are somebody with a problematic past, either in real life or on the internet, there is a chance that when you start streaming, those things will out. But if you've decided to start streaming and you understand that you have a problematic past, you have to understand that there is a chance that you can be thrust into the spotlight. So I guess it may be worth considering. Stream decks are 100% worth every penny. Sure, you can learn how to use hotkeys, but for an easy flow stream with lots of scene changes, zoom, gameplay, full screen, BRB screens, ending, starting, etc., buy the Stream Deck. It is true when they say you have to spend money to make money. I'm definitely in the camp of investing in your stream, but invest wisely. Now, I don't use a Stream Deck because for a 4 key, it costs about £100 or $100. That's money that I know I'm not going to make back on my stream immediately. I'm definitely someone who believes in not spending your first dollar. Now, there are a number of Stream Deck alternatives that you can use. I personally use Touch Portal. Touch Portal is completely free and you can do almost anything that you can do with a Stream Deck. Now, sure, it's not a streamlined package or product, but for free software, it's pretty powerful. I had this iPad 2 sitting around on my desk. This is from what, 2012? Downloaded Touch Portal and it's pretty much the only program that will work on there. So with that, I can pretty much do anything that I could do on a Stream Deck and it's completely free. And if you do want to pay for it, it'll give you unlimited keys and unlock a couple of other features with it, which I think costs about $20 for the whole thing. And you can use it on pretty much any Android or Apple device. I would personally recommend it without having to shell out $100 or so for a small 4-key Stream Deck. Wait a little while, invest in your stream, become affiliate, and then when you've got the money, buy a full-on Stream Deck. Keep momentum, but don't push. I see a lot of small streamers start to find their stream growing traction, so they start pushing out more streams and long hours because of grind culture. The community you build needs to be built on quality, not quantity. All right, so I actually have experience with this. I was about 2.5 months into streaming and there was a particular game that I started to grow on. For about a week and a half, I ended up streaming this game pretty much every day and I was burnt out by the end of it. If you want to see even your core viewers drop off, that will happen if you start pushing out more streams than you can handle. Not only are you wearing yourself out, your core audience may be getting tired of the same content day in, day out. My advice is that if you are gaining traction, look at other elements of your stream that you can improve. For example, overlays, features, and the way that you interact with chat. All of these things help not just to grow traction, but to keep those viewers engaged. And I know I keep saying it, but at the end of the day, streaming is supposed to be fun. You don't want to make it some boring chore because you have put in too many days into your stream. Chat interaction is important, but not every message needs to be read out loud. You also need to choose how you react to criticism, weird messages, and trolls. Remember that your reactions are being watched by everyone when you are live. Don't ruin innocent viewers' experience. So I completely agree with this. Chat interaction is incredibly important, especially if you're not streaming with someone else. But not every message needs to be interacted with. Having an active chat is important, but a lot of the time, it can be self-sustaining, which means that after a while, a lot of the people in chat will start interacting with each other and not necessarily you. If there's something in particular that catches your eye, read it out so everyone has a reference to what you're reacting to. And of course, if you are a newer streamer, then by all means interact with chat, just make sure you have something to say in return. On the side of criticism, weird messages, and trolls, you can either say nothing or you can think up funny ways and different ways that you can react to them. But I think my main advice for that would be to have some trusted mods in chat for when that happens. Hashtags don't work, neither does spam tagging. Follow for follow doesn't work either. All these things instantly put you into a category that screams unoriginal or cliche. This is why you don't see your viewers increase after support small streamer movements. Just be yourself. I think this has been something even from the start of YouTube. Follow for follow has always been a thing. It doesn't work. You may see some growth in your channel, but they are not going to be engaged viewers. Make sure you are putting out original content that you enjoy, that you think other people will enjoy. Because like anything else, there's no quick fix for this. It all takes time. Even I'm still learning and I'm still growing. But I understand it's easy to see those things like buy followers or follow for follow and get excited that you can maybe get inflated numbers. But that's all they are. They are just numbers. Be smart, make good content, and more important than anything else is have fun. With those 3 principles, your stream will grow and you'll be able to cultivate a community. Tip and credit your artists. Anytime you make a commission regarding your business, PFP, banner, emotes, panels, etc., you should be tipping. Artists don't get enough respect or credit nowadays. It's so easy. So easy for an artist to be ripped off nowadays in the internet age. If you get anything made, make sure that you're buying it, you're paying for that art, and you are crediting the artist. Like I said, go follow Emmy, yeah, okay. Because you got to put yourself in their shoes. If somebody stole your content and ripped it off and said it was their own without crediting you, then I guarantee you that would make you incredibly annoyed and angry. Ultimately, you are a content creator and you are trying to grow on this platform. In some cases, grow your brand. Artists are doing the exact same thing, so they deserve the same respect because it may be a different platform, but it's the same thing. And that is 21 tips that you need to know if you're a new streamer or someone looking to grow their channel. I hope that gave you guys some insight into new things that you can employ in your stream or stop doing entirely. It was really fun to go through these and react to them. If you do want to see more videos like this, please do like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to hang out with me on my stream, please do check out my Twitch channel. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Links are in the description below. Remember to check out all those people that I mentioned in the video, as well as Emmy, yeah, okay, because without her, video wouldn't be a thing. So go and check her out. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next week.